Okay, guys, so we are going to continue where we left off, and if you if you have seen, there was voices in the background. So the first three questions were recorded at my house, at my class. I mean, so now I'm at my place. So we are going to continue with question four, and over here we are given a hyperbola with the equation g of x is equal to a over x minus 1 minus 2, and we are asked to write down the range of g. Now we all know that for 4.1 the range of a hyperbola is y, its element of all real numbers, but now y is not equal to the horizontal asymptote, which is negative 2. So very simple there. And then the next question is 4.2, and we are given that we need to determine the value of a, and of which we know that our equation is y is equal to a over x minus 1 minus 2. Now when we need to find an equation of a parabola or hyperbola, we need to substitute first the asymptotes, and we have the asymptotes here. And then the next thing we need is a point. So the point that we are going to use here is 0 minus 5. It's 0 and negative 5, and of which our y value is negative 5 is equal to a over x minus 1 minus 2. So now the next thing that we're going to do is take 2 to the other side, becomes positive, and then we're left with negative 3. Then over here we have a over 0 minus 1. So the 0 comes from the x value here, and the y value is negative 5. So 0 minus 1 is negative 1, and then a divided by negative 1 is negative a. So negative 3 is equal to negative a. Then we divide both sides by negative 1, then a is equal to 3. So that's it. We have the value of a. Then the next question now we have is 4.3. So for 4.3, we can see that there's, if another function h is given by h of x is equal to g of x minus 3 plus 7, then we need to find the equation of, or the point of intersection of the asymptotes from finding the equation. Now very simple here, we can see that g of x is equal to our a is 3, so it's a over x minus 1 minus 2. Then what we need to do, where there was x, we are going to put x minus 3. So this is indicating that where there was x, we need to put x minus 3. So for h of x, we need to say it's 3 over x minus 3, and then this is where there was x. Then next to x was a negative 1. So very simple there. Then there was a negative 2, but in the entire function we need to add 7. Then now when we simplify, the equation of h of x is equal to 3 over, now x, and then negative 3 minus 1 will give us a negative 4, and then a negative 2 plus 7 will give us a positive 5. And if you can see, our asymptotes, our new asymptote is 4 and 5. So the point of intersection of the asymptotes is now 4 and 5. So very simple there. Now we are done with question 4. We need to look at the mark allocation. So when we look at the mark allocation here, 4.1 is 2 marks, so you get 2 marks for saying that y is element of real numbers, and then y is not equal to 2, so that's your 2 marks. And then the next mark is for 4.2, where you had to find the value of a, you need to give yourself a mark for substituting the x and the y value, and then give yourself a mark for solving for a, which is 2 marks over here. Then the last question, which was finding the point of intersection of the asymptote, you give yourself a mark for horizontal shift, and then you give yourself a mark for the vertical shift, and then the point of intersection of um, the two asymptotes, which is equal to 3 marks. The next question is question 5. So we need to look at question 5. Okay, the next question, question 5, is giving us an exponential function, which is f of x is equal to 1 over 4 to the exponent x. And now for 5.1, here's 5.1, we need to determine the value of f of negative 2. Now you would see that this is x, so meaning wherever there's x we put negative 2. So this would be f of negative 2 is equal to 1 over 4 to the exponent negative 2. So that's how we do it, and the answer would be 16. So this is 16. The next question is for 5.2. 5.2, we are given that we need to write down the equation of the inverse. Now, f of negative 1 is the inverse, and this is where we swap x and y. So meaning that the function is y is equal to 1 over 4 to the exponent x. So we need to say this is x is equal to 1 over 4 to the exponent y. Then the only way we can make y the subject of the formula, because the question says that we need to write it in the form y is equal to, so we need to use logs. Then y is equal to the log of the base, which is 1 over 4, and then we have x here. So that's how we write the equation.